Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing a continuation what if, and that is what if Goku became immortal part 3. Now as usual guys, if you guys can please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, leave the bell notification on so you guys can be the first to get my new content, and of course guys, if you guys can follow me on my streams tonight. Sorry about last night, I was too tired, too much to do. So once I hit on my stream tonight, jump on, let me know all your information. Eventually I'm going to be doing a voting system on my stream, so if you want to vote for what ifs, you're going to have to do it on my stream soon, okay? So stay tuned for that, okay guys? But yeah, and on that guys, I will be bringing up the next part of what if Goku became smart very soon, so stay tuned for that as well, okay guys? Without further ado guys, let's get into the next part of this what if anyway, and that is what if Goku became immortal part 3. Now let's begin. Now we'll do a brief recap of what happened previously and to get back into this new world, okay? So what happened previously is, with everyone being on Namek and Goku and Vegeta squaring off against each other, everything goes much more easier. In fact, Goku now having a different perception upon what he is to be a Saiyan, and just a notion on his own form of reality, Goku does things a little bit differently than he would do if he was in canon, especially when it comes to the Ginyu fights, or more importantly, the Ginyu Force fight. The fight goes pretty good with Krillin and Gohan taking out each of their fighters, Guldo and Raccoon, but as Chase and Berta they come in, and after a while, after Vegeta gets beat down a lot by them, Goku gives Vegeta the sense of being, and long period overall, Vegeta defeats the Ginyu Force, and slowly but surely his power creeps up towards what Goku's power is. Now when it comes to him fighting Ginyu, Vegeta fights Ginyu, and they have a really clean match, but Ginyu manages to swap his body, but Goku was just too powerful, destroyed him. Ginyu swapped back into Vegeta, or tried to swap bodies, but ended up back in Vegeta's body, or both of them were back into the originals. Goku gave Vegeta, a sense of being after Vegeta did a one-hand Gatling gun killing Ginyu. After Vegeta gets another Zenkai, he gets a massive Zenkai, much similar to Goku, where his power level now is at 3 million. Now, long story short, all of them converged on Frieza's ship just to find Gohan and Krillin in absolute fear, as Frieza's standing on top of the ship looking down at them. When Frieza sees the threat, he immediately goes into a second form to face them, believing that this is the exact power he needs to fight Vegeta. And as Vegeta and Frieza face off, this is where we're going to begin the what if, okay? Now that you guys got the quick recap, let's get into this next part, okay guys? So let's begin. Goku walks onto Gohan and Krillin and tells them to go grab the Dragon Balls. Frieza shoots a beam at them, try to distract them, but Vegeta himself stands in the way and catches the attack, smacks it away, and he goes this, Kakarot, leave this to me. Goku smiles. It is, okay Vegeta. What happens is, Goku tells Gohan and them to gather the Dragon Balls, head by the other side of Frieza's ship and make the wish. Gohan and them all agree. Dende and them is there of course. And so what happens is Gohan, Krillin and Dende fly off and to do the Dragon Balls while Goku watches Vegeta. Now Goku and before they leave though, Goku uses his wits amazingly, okay? And tells them the word, the wish right, okay? Revive all those who were killed by the Saiyans, all those that were killed on Earth when the Saiyans arrived. That's the easiest way to say so. Because the Namekians can only revive one person, if we word the wish right, it could possibly resurrect them more, just by how you word the wish. So Gohan and Krillin take that into advisement. They go off and begin to make preparations to summon Porunga. But back where Vegeta is, Vegeta's like, now Frieza, it's time for you to pay for what you did to my people. Frieza's like, pay for what I did to your people? You guys are insignificant little monkeys, little warrior race that think you guys are something in this universe. You're nothing but slaves, pawns, and I can do with my pawns whatever I see fit. Vegeta gets angry. I guess you can do whatever you see fit, isn't that right, Frieza? Alright then you obviously haven't seen how strong I've become. Boom, Vegeta appears right in front of Frieza and punches his massive gut. Frieza's taken aback. As Frieza bends over and coughs out, Vegeta grabs Frieza's horn, throws him onto the ground so hard that it causes a mini earthquake. Vegeta's like, he goes, what's it like, Frieza? He flies up, grabs Frieza's tail and spins him around, smacks him on the ground, and he lands on top of him and begins to pummel him. What's it like, Frieza, getting beaten down by your own, what's it called, inferior race? Boom, boom, boom. Vegeta smashing Frieza's smashing on Frieza's trying to do something, but nah, Vegeta's not unrelenting. Bear in mind, Big Form Frieza, I think, has a power level of 1.5 million, I think. And at this present time, Vegeta has a power level of 3 million. So Vegeta's twice Frieza's strength at this present time. And so Vegeta begins to dismantle Frieza. Every time Frieza tries something, Vegeta just kicks him or punches him in the face, slams him across. He even does the Hulk style to Loki, where he grabs Frieza's tail as a tiny version and begins to smash Frieza around like that. Right, and to the point where Frieza gets badly hurt. Vegeta kicks Frieza away and tells him, "You're not even worth my full power, you coward." And Frieza's like, "Full power?" He goes, I'm nowhere near my full power, Frieza. Can't you see how strong I've become? I'm almost there, Frieza. I'm almost to the point where I can become Super Saiyan. Frieza is like, Super Saiyan? I'll give you Super Saiyan. If I was allowed to transform into my final form, I'll give you a fight for Vegeta. And Vegeta's like, final form? This I must see. Goku's like, are you sure, Vegeta? Frieza just went from a significant power boost from being as weak as he once was until something that's almost close to your power. And Vegeta's like, I can handle the Kakarot. Goku's like, sweet as. And as Goku sits there, he looks back into his pouch and he realizes that he's only got one more senzu bean left. And so Goku goes, this will be good for this one, I guess. And as Goku goes to sit down, Frieza powers up, and as he begins to power up, he skips his Xenomorph form and goes straight to his final form, his original true base form. When Frieza explodes into his true base form, it shocks Vegeta. Goku looks with his eyes wide open and he goes, I told you, Vegeta, you should listen. I warned you. Bear in mind, Frieza's power level now is like, I think 10 million. At this present time, I think, okay? I know for a fact Frieza's power level max is 120 million, okay? So I'm just going to state with Frieza's final form transformation, he's going to be 10 million right now. But as Frieza transforms, Vegeta is in awe and fear. He is scared. It freaked him out to see that Frieza's power level just overstepped his own. Vegeta's taken it back, he takes a step back. Gohan, Krillin, and Dende, as they're about to summon Pronga, they instantly feel this power too, and they get scared. Gohan tells Dende to hurry up now and do it. And so Dende gathers the courage and says, Pronga! And summons the dragon Pronga, and from there they proceed to their wish. Now as Frieza finishes his transformation, he walks to Vegeta with all this confidence until he sees the sky go dark, and a massive yellow light appears over the horizon. When Frieza sees this, and he sees a massive dragon come out, he goes, how dare you try to steal my wish? He tries to fly off, but Goku appears right in front of him. And Frieza's like, oh, alright. And Goku kicks Frieza back. Frieza manages to tank the attack and land. And he's like, so you're the strong man, are you too, huh? You're the reason why Vegeta has this misguided notion of what's power. Nevertheless, I'll kill you just like I killed this fool. Vegeta's sweating, and he doesn't take this load down. He powers up and he rushes at Frieza with everything he's got. He begins to fight Frieza pushes it back, and he puts all his power into one massive Gatling gun, full power Gatling gun. And as the attack engulfs the entire sky, at first it's purple, and then it goes back to being dark again. What happens is Frieza comes out of the smoke, tapping the shoulders. Not bad, Vegeta. I must say, you'll probably be, if I re-recruit you, you'll probably be my most powerful soldier. But I can't trust you. Boom! Frieza appears right in front of Vegeta, grabs his face and punches him square in the face. Grabs him by the hair and starts slamming him. Frieza grabs Vegeta's head and slams him into the ground, picks him up with his tail, and Vegeta begins to box Vegeta's body up, shooting multiple death beams at Vegeta's body, making sure he misses all of Vegeta's vital organs. But torturing Vegeta, he begins to torture Vegeta hardcore. Goku sees this, and he screams at Gohan and them, hurry up! To make the wish. Goku looks at Frieza, he lands and immediately disappears, and he appears right by Frieza on the side of his face. Frieza just sees Goku, and Goku does a massive backhand to Frieza's head, the side of his left side, sending him flying. Goku catches Vegeta. Vegeta's badly hurt. He's barely conscious. He looks like, Kakarot. Goku, don't speak Vegeta. Here, eat this last senzu bean. He goes, no, you bite. Nuts. Goku goes, nonsense. He puts a senzu bean. He forcefully puts a senzu bean in Vegeta's mouth. Vegeta begins to chew down upon it, and just before Frieza shoots a death beam at Vegeta's chest, what ends up going down, Vegeta instantly heals, gets a gigantic Zenkai. Now when I mean gigantic, I'm just going to say he has a now Zenkai power level of, well, if he went from 180 to 3 million, I'm just going to give another broken Zenkai to Vegeta, just because in this world I kind of like Vegeta. A 10 million power level now. Vegeta has 10 million as a power level, 5 million behind Goku. Vegeta stands up, looks at himself, and he feels the strength emanating from him. And now he understands exactly what Goku was doing, exploiting Vegeta's Zenkais. Vegeta goes, Kakarot! But why? And Goku goes, well, I need someone to witness me killing Frieza. And Vegeta's like, huh? So he goes, what? And Goku goes, well, unfortunately you don't have the power to kill Frieza, I do. And Vegeta's like, I have one transformation. He goes, and then who knows? Bear in mind, Vegeta, that transformation is too slow. Frieza could probably cut you into pieces. And as Goku and Vegeta are talking, Frieza shoots a death beam at them again, but Goku backhands it away and tells Frieza he's being rude. Frieza gets really angry that Goku even implied that he's being rude. Frieza begins to power up purple energy, and this is when Goku goes, this is my cue. Boom! Goku explodes in the red key. And Vegeta's like, he knows exactly what Goku's doing. Goku turns back at Frieza, and Frieza's like, huh. Now the real fight begins. Goku immediately appears and knees Frieza right in the head. Bear in mind, Goku just powered up into Kaioken 2. Now, thanks to one of the viewers that are on my what's it called? On my comment section, they actually brought up a good point, and I actually made me happy to see that. So I was grateful that they actually gave me the notion upon where Kaioken was. So I was very grateful for that. Very, very grateful for that indeed. So thanks for that, my bro. I'll remember your name next time. But anyway, Goku being in his Kaioken form doubled his strength to 30 million. Now bear in mind, Goku has a power level of 15 million. So with his Kaioken times 10, he's 150 million, so he's stronger than Frieza. Kaioken times 20, that's 300 million. So he's way more stronger than Frieza. So Goku being the way he is, he wasn't even need to try. As Goku goes Kaioken, he begins to press Frieza. Frieza fights him, pushes him back. Frieza is dumbfounded to see that a Saiyan has a power like this. And as Goku begins to fight Frieza, Frieza, using his wits, he makes sure he turns the fight towards where Gohan and them are, to make sure that he can at least escape there and use them as hostages or ransom. And so what happens is Goku's fighting Frieza, savoring the fight altogether, and this is when Vegeta flies over to Gohan and them while they make the wish. So what happens is Gohan goes to Dende. Dende, I want you to go to Piranha and ask, can you wish for everyone that was killed during the Saiyan's arrival? And so then they asks that, and Piranha goes, you need to be specific. The wish cannot be granted on a whole. You need to pick one. And then it tells Gohan that. Gohan goes, oh, okay then. Well, then again, alright, I would like you to wish back Piccolo, please. Piccolo gets wished back. And wishing Piccolo back, it changes a lot of things. Now, Guru himself is still alive. Frieza hasn't killed him, nor has he come near to death. Nails is still alive. Frieza hasn't beaten him up to death. So this leads into a situation. Guru can sense the massive energy between Goku and Frieza, even Vegeta himself. And so Guru makes it a point. He tells Dende to teleport everyone that's on Namek, besides Goku and Vegeta, back to Earth. And why I state that is King Kai is talking to Guru as well. Bear in mind, King Kai has been the person all backwards and forth, all the situations. He wants to make sure things going smoothly. He's seen his student Goku and how massively powerful he is, and he knows exactly what's happening with him. So King Kai makes the executive decision to tell everyone to get off Namek but Vegeta and Goku and Frieza. And so as they're about to make their wish, Vegeta lands and goes, no, don't make that wish. I want to see this fight. Don't you want to see your father, Gohan, avenge the Saiyan race? And Gohan's looking at Vegeta quietly. He's like, no, I'm not a fighter, Vegeta. I'm not at all. And Vegeta's like, Gohan is but you're a Saiyan. Like, Vegeta's looking at him, but then he realizes that Goku is a soft Saiyan that has achieved so much power. Gohan's a soft Saiyan that has natural supreme power. Vegeta takes it into the conclusion that maybe being a hard-ass Saiyan is not the way. At the same time, Vegeta still has his pride. So he's telling Gohan to back up and wait to make that wish until it's necessary. And this is where Piccolo comes in and tells him, Hoi, teleport me to Namek, now. And so they do, they wish for Vegeta, Piccolo to be on Namek. Piccolo lands on Namek, but he's not far from Guru's place, like where Nails was. And as Piccolo was about to rush to the fight, this is when Guru makes contact with him and goes, Piccolo, come here, child of Katat. Piccolo hears this call and he flies over, and when he gets there he sees Nails, someone that's almost relative to the power level of him. Both Piccolo and Nails square off against each other until Guru goes, Nails, let him pass. Piccolo, son of the Demon King Piccolo, the original other half to Kami, welcome. I am the Elder Guru. It is an honor to meet you. Piccolo looks down, and from there, Guru explains Piccolo's past and history, his people, and he gives a gift to Piccolo. I give you a lasting gift. May this gift be more suited for you than it would be for many others. He puts his hand on Piccolo's head and unlocks Piccolo's potential, not just hidden potential, his full Namekian potential. Even suffice to say, he pushes Piccolo's healing powers to the extreme. Now this is where Guru states that we need to listen to King Kai and get everyone off this planet now. And Piccolo goes, why? Boom, this planet starts to shake. Immediately, everything, what happens now is like, I don't know how long this planet could take this battle, Lord Guru. And it goes, indeed, I don't know either. Piccolo goes, no way is this Goku and Frieza's fight, is this? And Nails is like, yes, they have by all means surpassed us by many miles. And Piccolo's like, damn, what did I come here for? I just risked the lives of mine and myself, and economies, everything. Like Guru, but Piccolo's actually getting really irritated with himself. And this is when Guru smiles and goes, he is not to worry, young child. In you coming here, you got to fulfill part of your destiny regardless. And Piccolo smiles and goes, bear in mind, Piccolo, if you and Kami were fused together, you would have been the most powerful being on this planet. Piccolo looks at Guru like, what? So the trick that old man has played on me is we would be more powerful than anyone if we were together. How ironic. Guru goes, I have a lasting gift for you too, Piccolo. Whenever you do, eventually, merge with Kami. Just note that Kami's abilities will transfer onto you. You will be able to remain in your warrior status, but with Kami's added power, you'll be able to still retain the Dragon Balls as well. Piccolo looks at Guru and goes, now go tell your friends that this needs to happen. They're obviously not listening from a distance. Piccolo goes, right, Nails, you would help him. He goes, but Elder, he goes, not to worry. If things go the way it does, we will be off this planet and you'll be reunited by me again. He goes, yes, Elder. Nails and Piccolo head off immediately and they fly off and get to know each other. But back with Goku and them, when Frieza sees that another wish is being made, he gets really desperate. He throws everything he has at Goku and flies over. Vegeta shoots multiple beams at Frieza to keep him away, but Frieza flies into a tank, so rockets right at Vegeta. Vegeta tries to jump away, but Frieza slams his hand at Vegeta's head, grabs his face, slams him onto the ground, and throws him away, shoots a death beam right through Vegeta's chest, knowing that Goku will be distracted by that slightly. And then what happens is, before Goku can appear to stop Frieza, Frieza sees Goku on the side of his eyes, and so Frieza goes, here's your choice, you damn Saiyan. Because Gohan, Krillin, and Dende were separated by the other side, by all sides of the Dragon Balls, but they're on all three sides. Frieza manages to shoot 20 death beams at the area. When Goku sees this, he realizes that he doesn't have enough time to save everyone. Goku rushes, he smacks multiple death beams away from Gohan, and he uses the key pressure to push Gohan out of the way, and Goku jumps and grabs Dende. And as he jumps and grabs Dende, what ends up happening is Krillin gets shot right through the chest. And as Krillin gets shot through the chest, Goku sees it's like, Krillin! He rushes over to him, but Frieza uses his telepathic control to throw Krillin in the air. And Goku looks up, and Frieza goes, he goes, grant me my wish or he dies. Krillin's like, no Goku, no! Don't give it to him! Let me die! You can revive me back with the Namekian Dragon Balls! Yeah, Goku sees Krillin, but Goku's like, no Krillin! Frieza goes, you tried my patience, enough! The wish! And Krillin immediately looks down, as he's flying, Krillin looks down and shoots a key blast at Frieza's head. As it hits Frieza's head, Frieza goes, insignificant insect! He crushes his hand, blowing Krillin up in the mid-air. Bear in mind, Goku's still holding Dende, and Goku's still in Kaioken, just to try and catch up with it. As Goku's holding Dende, his Kaioken is erupting, his energy is spiking, his body starting to tense up. Vegeta's lying on the ground. He doesn't die, but he got a death beam through his chest anyway. He looks up and he sees that Goku saved Gohan and Krillin, and Dende, but not Krillin. And the guy's like, Krillin, you bastard! Gohan powers up, but his power rockets up. Vegeta sees it. Gohan's power level is now in the millions thanks to the ability that Guru unlocked Gohan's potential. And this rage boost is going to push Gohan, let's just say, to a power level of 5 million max, okay? Gohan powers up, rages out, But this is a different rage. It's not a normal rage. Vegeta even sees it too. Gohan's hair slightly stands up. His aura around him is slightly like a green tinge. And as Gohan stands up, his eye color instantly changes. A vein pops over Gohan's head, and for a brief moment, Gohan's power increased 10 times more than Vegeta. Vegeta's what the hell, but Gohan puts all this energy, all that power into one massive Mazenko. And as he releases it on Frieza, Frieza has to put a barrier up because he knows that this attack will hurt him. So Frieza puts a barrier up around himself, and Gohan puts everything he has into it, the newly acquired power that he just unlocked. Disappears, Gohan runs out of energy and hits the ground. And as the explosion in there dissipates, Vegeta's looking up, blood coming out of his mouth, and he sees Frieza coming out of it. Vegeta's like, what the hell was that form that kid had? Was that super? And as Vegeta says this, he looks over, they feel this enormous pressure, lightning hidden everywhere. From Goku's perspective, he just lost his best friend. And even though Goku had the power to stop everything he lost, he didn't. He was too slow to react, and this is where Goku in his mind has an epiphany. Everyone in his life can't be saved and turned. He's got to stop doing that. And as Goku centers himself, overwhelming rage pops over Goku. Goku screams so loud, so hard that the scream shockwave itself cracks the area. Goku's Kaioken beams up like a massive flare, so high in fact that Piccolo and Nails can see it. And as Goku's powering up, his aura is starting to change dramatically. Lightning is appearing everywhere, shaking the ground. Goku's starting to tense up. Veins pop over his head. Goku's starting to really rage out to the point where Goku finally feels that he explodes full power in his rage. And Goku wakes in Super Saiyan. And as Goku is slowly in a Super Saiyan state, instead of the normal energy flowing through, because Goku was in Kaioken when he went Super Saiyan, what happens is red lightning starts to arc out of Goku's body. Goku's just standing there, feeling the massive flow of power. Vegeta is absolutely dumbfounded. He managed to pull himself up. Piccolo landed by him, but instead of killing him, Piccolo understands that Vegeta's kind of changed thanks to King Kai. And so Piccolo picks him up and goes, and looks at Goku and says, "What the?" Piccolo's like, "Kakarot, you dog, you've become the Super Saiyan." And Piccolo says, "Stop laughing, Vegeta. You're gonna bleed out too much." Piccolo grabs Vegeta and he cauterizes the wound to make sure Vegeta's okay at least. But Vegeta's like, "No, you stupid Namekian, don't take me away. I need to see this." And Piccolo goes, "Everyone's going to be teleported off the planet, so watch out." And Vegeta's like, "No!" Pushes Vegeta and Piccolo off him. He hits the ground. Vegeta begins to crawl. "I need to watch this happen. Leave me, Namekian. Save them." And so Nails and Piccolo rush off. What happens is Piccolo grabs Gohan and hugs his little friend. It's good to see him, even Dende. And then what happens is Piccolo grabs Krillin's dead body and carries him and goes, He looks at him and sighs sadness because the last time Krillin died was to his brother, Tambourine. And so as Piccolo looks down, even Nails can feel the shift in Piccolo. Frieza looks over and sees them. He sees them. He's unfazed by Goku's transformation, and without even hesitating, Frieza just shoots hundreds of death beams at them. Nails and Piccolo manage to defend the multiple death beams off, but Nails gets shot right through the chest. Bear in mind, Piccolo is stronger than Nails. Piccolo manages to block a lot and grab Gohan and Dende and fly just away, but Nails get hit by the blast, the volley itself. And Goku appears as Frieza's about to shoot a massive one. Goku appears and grabs Frieza's hand and crushes it and rips his arm off entirely. Right in front of him, Frieza's like, he can't believe it. Once he just found his hand getting crushed, and two, his arm just got ripped off his shoulders. Frieza's like, what the hell did you? Goku punches Frieza in the face, grabbing his head, and from max speed, he flies down to the ground and slams Frieza onto the ground, causing a huge ass crater. Goku begins to slam Frieza down non-stop, smash him. And he's not even fighting like a martial artist, he's fighting like a brute force warrior. Goku punches Frieza so hard he sends him flying. Frieza loses his eye because of this. Frieza has lost his right hand and his right eye, and he's sent flying. As Frieza hits the crater, he can't even go full power now. His body is damaged. Now, as Goku is fighting them, Piccolo is by Nails, and he tried to help him, but Nails goes, his time is up, and he tells him to merge with him, and Piccolo goes, well, he accepts it. He merges with Nails and gains a massive power boost, but that's still not enough. Then Piccolo goes, Gohan, grab Krillin's body. We're gonna go. Goku, I'll see you back on Earth, yeah? Goku looks at Piccolo, gives him a nod. Piccolo then speaks to Porunga and states to teleport all living beings on the planet besides Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza off this world. Back to Earth. Porunga goes, your wish is granted. Boom. Everyone that was there goes, no, Piccolo, die. Boom. They teleport away. They all appear on Earth. Bulma's there too. Everyone's there. And this is what happened. What happens is, with all of them gone, Goku's like, he smiles. Vegeta looks at Goku. Vegeta manages to get up now. He's not fully dead thanks to Piccolo cauterizing his wound. At least he's able to stand up and not bleed out so heavily. And it looks like he goes, don't stop, Kakarot. Kill that bastard. Goku lands by Vegeta and looks at him and goes, to Vegeta, we need to procure another ship, Vegeta. And he goes, procure a ship, why? And yep, sure enough, hundreds of beams fly out. Goku anticipated hundreds of beams fly out of the area. Vegeta manages to dodge it, but Goku tells Vegeta to go. Vegeta flies off. He doesn't want to, but he knows exactly what it means. This battle will destroy the planet. He knows that. And so Vegeta hesitating goes to Frieza's ship, and he tries to get it to work. And I bear in mind Vegeta's still half injured, and thanks to the massive crater he made, the ship is not fully operational. So Vegeta has to kind of slightly jury-rig one of the Ginyu Force ships into Frieza's ship itself to at least give it some form of navigation. Because the navigational controls on Frieza's ship's gone. It still has its shield and it's injured running, it just doesn't have navigation. So Vegeta takes Captain Ginyu's ship and puts it in and fills the hull of Frieza's ship with it quickly and just connects the ship's schematics. In doing so, Vegeta's like, he's finally done. He rushes back, he's still injured, but the ship's ready, primed, ready for them to leave. And as Vegeta gets there, he sees that Goku's standing there holding Frieza's throat. And as Goku's holding Frieza's throat, Frieza lets off a massive ki blast hitting the planet, giving the planet 5 minutes of life before it dies. But Vegeta's happy to see Goku hold Frieza there. Goku headbutts Frieza so bad that he breaks Frieza's nose and jaw at the same time. Frieza tries to cut Goku in half, but Goku grabs Frieza's arm and rips it off entirely. Bear in mind, this is a power level of 15 million Goku that was amplified by Kaioken, so 30 million times 50, okay? Or just 15 million times 50, okay? And there you got your answer. That's how powerful Goku's gonna be. Stupid. But what happens is, Frieza has nothing. Goku just destroyed him. Frieza gave his last effort to free himself by destroying the planet, but that wasn't even enough power to do so. It will still give him enough time. Frieza begs for mercy, but Goku goes, mercy. Mercy. Goku throws Frieza on the ground so hard and slams a massive ki ball on Frieza's back, badly hurt and breaking his back. Frieza has no arms. His legs are destroyed. His back, he can't do nothing. Like, he's going to be lying in his blood. And Goku goes, I would gladly like to kill you. However, I'm not the Prince of all Saiyans. And I think this honor should be Vegeta's. Vegeta smiles, he finally gets back. But Vegeta realizes he doesn't have enough energy, so Goku gives Vegeta lends some of his energy on Vegeta. He places his hand on Vegeta's shoulder, and the gold Super Saiyan energy that's around Goku emits around Vegeta. Doesn't turn Vegeta Super Saiyan, but it gives him a lot of powers. It even heals Vegeta's wound. And don't ask me why, but it heals Vegeta's wound enough for him to be able to attack Frieza with full power without dying. Vegeta tells Goku that the ship's ready, and so Goku goes, do your thing, Vegeta. Vegeta kicks Frieza in the face and lands on his head. And Vegeta begins to stomp Frieza, beats him down. Goku don't care. He doesn't care about Vegeta torturing Frieza. That's good. That's what the Saiyan needed. Vegeta stomps out Frieza's head, and he grabs Frieza and throws him in the air, and tells him this is for every single Saiyan that you have killed. Frieza opens his hands. He does a full power, puts everything he has in, does a massive Gatling gun, and as it hits Frieza, it manages to hurt Frieza, but it's not killing him. Goku sees that, and Goku puts his hands together too, and does a big ass Kamehameha with Vegeta, and Vegeta smiles. At first Vegeta was kind of irritated, but he sees why. Goku releases the giant Kamehameha with Vegeta's Gatling gun. Both blue and purple merge into one huge ass beam. Frieza is atomized immediately, nothing left of him whatsoever but a rumor. And as Vegeta does that, he almost collapses. Goku catches Vegeta's shoulder, catches Vegeta, pulls him up. Okay, let's go. Boom. Goku and Vegeta fly off. And goes, so where are we going, Vegeta? And he goes, right there. They jump back in the ship. Goku sits Vegeta down. Vegeta, before knocking out, he enters the coordinates because he runs out of energy, and the ship immediately takes off. The force field activates and they take off immediately. Goku powers down from Super Saiyan, and he sits there. And Vegeta's super injured now. Blood starts to pour out of his body. The healing and the cauterization of the wounds don't seem to take hold fully now. Vegeta's like, I'm gonna die, Kakarot. And Goku goes, don't they have healing pods on the ship? And Vegeta goes, yeah. And so what happens is Goku manages to put Vegeta into a healing pod and pretty much get Vegeta ready to, heal, not die. And from there, after Vegeta's in the healing pod, Goku makes contact with everyone on Earth using communications, and stayed there won't be too long. Now, however, Goku enters the plot wrong. Okay, he thought it was just as simple as pushing a button. He pushed the wrong button. Navigation got locked, and Goku and Vegeta crash landed on Yardred for them to begin their year-long training. And so Vegeta didn't get fully time to heal because the ship crashed, and he actually pretty much got flung out of the healing pod. He was healed enough, okay? Vegeta gets there and goes, what the hell, Kakarot? What's the meaning of this? And Goku goes, Vegeta, I don't think we're on Earth. And as Vegeta and Goku look around, the Yardranians pop around them, and the story from there is going to continue. So as Goku and Vegeta prepare themselves for their long trip of training spiritual control, this is where I'll leave this What If, guys. I hope you guys like this. Please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, and I hope you guys enjoy this What If, okay, guys. Thank you guys for all joining. But as usual, guys, this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.